Okay, thank you so much. So let's look at the everyday investor now, both local and foreign investors. How does taxing capital gains at about 25% now or 30% for corporates, as you mentioned, how does it change the game for stock trading and even property flips? Because you see a lot of real estate transactions going on. How would this change the game? And are there any kind of exemptions or relief that I think you already touched on that earlier, where you mentioned that you need to make about, or you need to have transacted about 150 million million naira before this actually kicks in. But I would like to know what your take is. How would this change the game for stock market investing and flipping of properties, especially in the real estate market?
I think currently we're already feeling the effects already because a lot of foreign guys are already reaching out to us to get full understanding of the impact on them. Because most times, when you're going to any economy now, you now need to look at what will be your net return rather than your gross return. So it simply means that before now, if you come to like Nigerian economy and you enjoy like a 20% return, but now, with the enforcement or the implementation of the 30% CGT, so it simply means that your net return will be about 14%. So now you need to now compare what would that be net return in other clients in Africa. And I think that there's every tendency that you may likely see a better environment where you can get a better return than that 14% that you would have gotten in Nigeria net of the CGT. So the impact is that it will actually deter a lot of investment into Nigerian space, basically, into the capital market. And also on the part of Nigerians, Nigerians are not so much in tune with paying tax. So I feel that this may also be a deterrent. And don't also forget that this is a country that you are just trying to warn people back into the capital market after the crisis of 2008. A lot of people still have that in their memory, and most of them don't even want to hear anything that have to do with the stock market. But based on the level of performance that we have seen in the last 2-3 years in the Nigerian market, that is already warming a lot of people back to the market. But when you now have to ask or not pay that level of tax, I think it could be a deterrent to a lot of people to actually come to the market. People would rather look for other form of investment that they can actually, or other places where they can actually invest without having the heights of